Are you tired of starting healthy habits only to lose momentum a few weeks later? You're not alone. Today I'm sharing my secret on how I automate habits. And the spoiler alert, it's not all about willpower. And yes, it does take time. Welcome, my name is Nina. I am a well-being coach and I'm here to help you take control of your health and your wellness so that you feel better in not just your body physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Because knowing what healthy habits to implement is fantastic, but actually taking action and making them stick is what counts in the long run. My background is in yoga. I've been teaching yoga for over 20 years, and many of you who know that world know that meditation is a very big part of kind of living that lifestyle. And I struggled for years and years and years making meditation a regular practice in my everyday. And so I started having imposter syndrome. I started feeling like a fraud. I didn't think I was a good enough yoga teacher. All of those things compounded my inability to make meditation a regular practice. And all that I needed was a system, a structure in place that would help me build this habit every single day. So sticking to a habit, even the ones that you know are really good for you, can feel impossible at times, especially if you've tried it over and over and over again. And this isn't because you're lazy or you're unmotivated. It's because knowing and actually doing are two very different things. And this is where, for me, accountability has been a huge game changer. Now, before you roll your eyes and you click away, just pause for a moment, hear me out, because I think this is going to be helpful for you. Now, accountability gives us three things that most of us struggle to maintain on our own. Firstly, having external motivators, someone or something externally, whether it's a group or a coach or other people, having those people cheer you on, keep you motivated, helps you to show up and to keep showing up regularly. Two, with accountability comes having that support during challenging times. Life happens. It's not just all sunshine and roses. We have bad days, we have bad weeks, we have bad months, we have things that happen in our lives that upset us, that challenge us. But having a support system and network in place that can catch you and can support you during those challenges and keep you accountable to doing the best you can do in those challenging situations is exceptionally helpful, because it's in those hard times that when you keep carrying on with those habits, that those habits really get deeply ingrained into your being, into your system. And the third thing I love about accountability is that it is a system that keeps you honest. When you are tempted to skip that morning workout or the run, when you are tempted to eat a certain item of food that you've wanted to stop eating, if you are wanting to start more meditation, having that accountability person or group or friend or partner, they are going to be able to reflect back to you, and they're going to keep you honest and on track with what it is you're doing or what it is that you're not doing. What I love is that they can remind you of your why it is you've chosen that you wanted to do that daily meditation, that daily workout, why you're wanting to eat more vegetables. And when we get reminded of our why from an external source, it helps keep us on track and motivated. I'm going to give you a great example. Take my 90-day YouTube challenge that I created for myself. It was 90 days where I wanted to post every day, just a short little clip on YouTube on motivation and inspiration to keep not just myself motivated, but others as well. Now, I knew that I could probably get and post regularly 30 days. I knew that 60 days may be a stretch, but I knew that 90 days was a serious stretch for me. And luckily, I'm a coach, so I have got a group, and I'm also part of another group, and I was able to get them to help me stay accountable to post every day so that I wouldn't slip up a day or here. Having that accountability really helped me face the resistance, face limiting beliefs, and just go ahead and do what it is I wanted to do and be reminded as to why I was doing it. If you're looking for a little bit of motivation, inspiration, just check the descriptions for the link to that 90-day challenge playlist. I think you'll really enjoy it. For me, having a coach made all the difference in the world with regards to following through on the habits that I wanted to create automate and make part of my daily life. A coach doesn't just give you accountability, but they also give you a structure, they give you clarity, and they give you that motivation to keep going and following through on your goals, your dreams, and your desires. So for example, if you're struggling with wellness, a wellness coach is going to help you stay on track with your wellness goals. If you're looking for a business coach is going to help you put up structures for your business and understand what you're needing business-wise. The same thing is if you're looking for a tennis coach or a hockey coach or a basketball coach, you are going to use those coaches to help you learn the skills and the tools that you need to excel in that area. So a coach is kind of like a GPS for your goal. There's no point to get a business coach if actually what you're wanting to do is learn pottery. Finding the right type of coach is going to help you get to your destination quicker, sooner, and with a lot less stress. One of the things that I think is key when it comes to accountability is really tailoring the way you need accountability to your personality, because we are all different. And that's why I really love Gretchen Rubin's 4 Tendencies profile and understanding who you are and possibly what type of coaching or accountability is going to be great for you. For example, obligers thrive with external accountability. If they have to show up for that sports team, they are more likely to show up. So doing something like being part of, for example, a basketball team or a volleyball team is probably really good for an obliger versus someone who's just going to be playing one-on-one tennis or ping pong, something like that. Obligers are really great when it comes to group coaching and where a lot of other people are reliant on them showing up. Holders, on the other hand, they're really good with internal accountability in the sense that having something like a tracker or a tracking sheet when they know why they're wanting to do something and they can track that off themselves, that is fantastic for upholders. Questioners, on the other hand, need data-driven information. They need to know why it's important, they need to know how it's important, they need to know all the technical aspects as to why they should be doing something. So if you know that you're a questioner and you're wanting to do a healthy habit, for example, have an earlier lighter dinner, I know for you, you need to know exactly the theory and the science behind why that is good for you. When you know that, then you are more likely to follow through on actually implementing and changing that part of your lifestyle. Rebels, on the other hand, they do well with a lot more flexibility and where they're in the driver's seat and they get to choose what they want, where they maybe have that one-on-one coaching with someone that can actually help keep them accountable because they have chosen that this is how and who they want to be accountable to. They need to kind of be able to set their own goals. They don't really want to follow a structure and be able to go at their own pace. So personally, as an obliger, I dismissed this idea of group coaching. I didn't really like the idea. I didn't really know what it entailed. I'm not like a groupie type of person. But I thought, well, you know what? Let me give it a try. Let me see what it's about. Let me see what the resistance is and why I don't want to do it. And what I learned is that it completely transformed my life and the way I observed. One, because when you are in the right group with the right people who are like-minded, they have the same goals that you're wanting to do, it's so much easier. You have the right kind of conversations, you have the right amount of energy, you have the right amount of authenticity, and you don't have to pretend to be someone that you're not. And so this is key when it comes to obligers or any type of group coaching situation, is that you want to make sure that you are in the right group for you and what it is that you are wanting to achieve. And because I experienced such an amazing transformation in my own experience, that's why I started my own group coaching, because I was like, well, I want to create this for people that I know and who are like me and who want to hang out with me. And so when I started inviting women into my group and hearing that they're sleeping better, that their anxiety is reducing, that they're eating better, that they have more energy, that they've got more time for their families and other people around them, that they're feeling better in themselves, I was like, that's it. We need this community around us to help us thrive and to feel better in our own bodies and with who we are, that we don't have to try and pretend and put on a persona that we can actually just be us. If it's time to stop struggling and you're ready to start thriving, you may want to consider joining my coaching group. Many women have joined it, found community, and that it is just the right space for them to thrive in their health-wise, physically, mentally, emotionally, as well as spiritually. So if you're looking for the right group, head into the descriptions below, complete the questionnaire, and if you're a right fit, we can have a conversation and see if joining my annual coaching group is the right next best step for you. I look forward to connecting with you very soon. Bye.